key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Đang xem trực tiếp mà.
Bởi vì sao? Đây này, đâu rồi cái output của mày? Gì đây?
Nó thằng trên mạng nó kêu chỉnh hết là về đây này, là mẹ nhìn của nó mượt vãi lên sao của tao nhìn.
Sao mà advan à?
Ừ, anh bảo làm chỉnh.
Cái này đi này, cái này là X264 là mày chạy bằng chip, nó yếu, bitrate ít nhất trên 4000. Bitrate của mày phải để trên 4000 thì mới chạy được cái đây. Mới chạy được 1920 mày hiểu không? Mày đây là ít nhất để 4000 chứ mày để 3000 là không chạy được.
Rồi cài lại thôi. Cài lại đi, setting lại.
Dừng đi.
Tao cài setting lại về đầu hết cho mày cài. Bây giờ là hết cài được rồi. Để
vẫn mở.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Moz here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm actually going to be showing you guys the best OBS streaming settings for streaming your content to Twitch, YouTube Gaming, or really any streaming site in 2018. I made my 2018 best recording settings guide for OBS a few weeks ago and it's received a ton of support with a bunch of people asking me to make this video, so here it is. If you have any questions whatsoever, shoot me a follow on Twitter, DM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If this video does end up helping you out at all, please hit that like button, that's all I ask. But other than that, let's get on with the video. Alright guys, so first things first, just go ahead and open up OBS, and if you don't already have it for some reason and you're still watching this video, then I'm gonna have a link in the description below where you can go and download it. But anyways, I'm not gonna be showing you guys how to actually set up the scenes and sources because you should already know how to do that if you're looking up
Nó để 59 nè. Thằng ấy nó để 559 không có để 60.
Sao kỳ nhở? Sao của mình lại không lên 1080? Rõ ràng là vậy mà. Này là đủ lên rồi mà, xong rồi cái nhập mà lại không lên được 1080. Hay trong cái cài đặt này của mày nó không cho up lên 1080 ấy chứ. Trong cài đặt YouTube cũng không cho mày ấy chứ được 1080.
YouTube cài đặt gì, ta có cài đặt người ta không đụng gì hết. Để em này mà nãy giờ để em này. Nhìn video. Ủa cái này lên rồi nè. Cái ngoài đây thì lên nhưng mà cái
đấy,
điện thoại
bật đét này là gì nữa?
Ok vậy rồi.
Chắc là điện thoại của mày.
Điện thoại.
Kênh YouTube của mày là gì?
Không để tao để biết nữa. Ok.
Vâng, bên chi chạm bên phải ấn vào cái mặt mày ấy.
Anh Tú lợp liêu.
Đâu có.
Hòa đổ. Nếu hòa đổ thôi nè. Cái kênh của tao là hòa đổ không? Mẹ sao dễ hơn không? Để gửi lên tay qua bên Facebook mày kìa. Để chơi game thử nha. Tại tao nãy bật cái video của nó, tao sợ bản quyền. Có bản quyền không? Stop.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Răng cưa này. Ok.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
lại ba mẹ đã hết sợ hết cỡ rồi.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Mày nghĩ nó đòi gì chứ tương lai. Mày vãi luôn rồi đấy.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Sẽ không skip cái này để có thêm thời gian.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Các ta có vấn đề phải không? Để màn hình này. Không, lúc đầu nó không vậy đâu. Lúc đầu vừa vào cái đó. Như vậy là nó sẽ tự động nó trái. Đây là phim này. Mỗi lần nó bị chậm là nó đi vào trái.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
This resident
My apologies.
Chưa? Gì? Làm gì?
Coi thử đúng rồi không? Kéo lùi lại, coi lùi lại một chút.
Khác thế rồi đâu, mày xem sao tao xem vậy thôi. Tắt hết mấy web rồi.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Both against bloat and for.
I already have.
It is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies. So sorry.
I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gagg, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to look for Tom Gagg. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. So I can get more by her staying here.
Betty has brought more goods into our lofty year than any crime with a gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women stay. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women. Except our
Ta sẽ
wives.
cho
Without
chim người
dispute,
cảnh
she is a
này.
fine woman. 'Twas the world was obliged to fine education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall hath sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may then stop.
Woman that seduces all mankind, why were we first were taught our evening hours? A very nice king she, when those people, she kissed us of our money with her heart. Woman that seduces all mankind, why were we first were taught our evening hours? A very nice
Xe bỏ đây đi. Để xài hết mấy cái gì lúc cần thiết đi. Có cái decoder mày xóa hết lên đi. Mày để lại decoder cho bác rồi. Bỏ ra ngoài là bỏ đấy. Để cóp luôn, bỏ ra cả thằng file gót luôn đi. Để tôi xong cái tài thì để đâu để cho Nam.
Of love like law, our fight. It must be taken to our hearts.
Burning tonight is a war.
But make haste and you get boy, and let your friends know what I intend. For I love to make them easy.
Hazel,
Xe. Hết.
you should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please!
Không có người đâu chạy nhanh được.
That man there! Seize him! Man was killed in the upper balcony, but I've done no wrong. I searched him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone? Don't be sheep, please!
Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Let us out!
It happened right at that balcony. What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where it came.
Order! We must have order! Move! Move! Imbecile!
Tao đâu có thông báo.
We need to get out. Searching on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Mà đang xoáy mày làm tác vụ gì vậy? Bật tắt manager lên xem.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Share my tummy good.
On the bowl and the old man is a growling. All on the bowl and the bowl and all.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
So I thought.
And yet here you be. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Finish the hotty-toddy!
Give him a douse on the jump! Already, I want my money!
Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge! Look at how he bumbles about.
Give him a douse on the jump! Anoint him with the oil of gladness already! I want my money!
Come on, brother, dodge! Dodge!
Finish the hotty-toddy!
Listen to this, Hunter. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Policeman, call this off. It's the captain.
Tao không biết trả lời.
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife, Beth.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear.
Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Hồi trước ta có đập tập mà lâu rồi tập không quen. Thua rồi. Bây giờ biết cách chơi rồi. Cứ 3 con một hàng đã. Con thì ta phải chặn lại chứ. Thì chỉ cái chấm.
Cái giữa đây là thắng con mẹ rồi. Chó.
Đã đánh nãy giờ đâu, mới đánh nước này thì nó mới ra mà ba. Đây để hai cả này, tao nghĩ nó đánh đây luôn này. Dạ anh chụp ở nước. Nó đâu có ngu. Đang chịu vợ đứa thôi. Anh đi cả đâu tính chéo ba. Ta ăn đây này để ta lấy nó. Ăn một cái thì lấy cá của nó, hiểu không? Ăn Ý là ấy xong rồi ăn của người khác, đánh khi nào hết bàn thôi. Không. Một lần mày ăn là mày sẽ lấy được một con của nó, bên hai thì một cờ. Sẽ đánh được, mấy cái màu đỏ là đánh được này. Ủa, cái này lấy chỗ khác bỏ vô.
Đây bỏ kia.
Nè, lấy được một cái này à, lấy được một cái này à. Bỏ đâu?
Thang.
Bỏ đâu được, bỏ cái nào, ý là bỏ cái nào chưa cấy. Sao lại này là sao? Tự nhiên nó bắt tao phải di chuyển à. Rê cờ bây giờ là rê. Đánh đủ số lượng rồi giờ rê. Rê sao anh thấy? Không, cái trò chơi đánh cờ thôi, tao cái này là mày thích chơi được không chơi được thì thôi mà đâu có sao đâu. Tao mua cái đánh kiếm tiền vui vui được. Con này đi lên phát, con này đi xuống phát là nó kìa đẩy xuống để cho con này qua thôi. Không nó đẩy vô. Giờ nó không đéo ăn được.
Đây ăn ba này.
À, được. Được mấy. Được. Thì là chơi như vậy được. Chẳng liền. Nhưng mà cũng được rồi. Giờ mình đi sao ra? Nãy giờ mình không để lúc đó đi như vậy. Có ba con nào gần nhau để nó tụ họp được trời. Sao để ăn được con lồn này? À, nó bắt buộc phải đi. Mà sao không đi nước cửa khác ta? Hay là đi? Vào. Bố phải chơi bạn.
Đi vào đây ba.
Ở đâu?
Đi đây không phải là ba là cái lồn gì.
Cái này đi vào đây, cái này đi lên hả?
Cái này mày vừa đây đi vào đây còn
tao vừa đi xuống mà. Cái lồn.
Đi xa được mà chứ còn đi nước nữa.
Ừ, đi mẹ. Mày nghĩ sao vậy? Mày lên tại đây để bắt đấy là ăn. Game là easy.
I'll give you that one.
Rồi mày đi nhanh lên. Bố mày đi lên. Nói giờ ta
Got me there.
Chơi nói chuyện. Mày nhìn chơi có cái chế độ khó hơn đấy. Ủa nhảy qua người được à? Ta còn đéo biết. Nhảy qua người nhảy một nước thôi. Ơ? Hình như là càng ít cờ nó sẽ càng đi được lộng hành hơn. Đúng không? Để đi đường này càng ít cờ nó sẽ càng lộng hành hơn. Thì ra nó khó là khó ở chỗ này. Nhưng mà mày làm sao mà để nó thoát được. Làm cho nó khó hơn. Mua tiền cho bố này. Ăn cái đấy. Thì cái cờ khác thì nó cho khác, mất công tìm hiểu là chơi như thế nào để ăn. Hiểu là được chơi cái đấy cho nó giết giờ cho nó câu thời gian stream thôi. Chơi cái nó đi cái này.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should leave on land. Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Atham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Take his hat off.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
Curious. Most curious. Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! Warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead.
Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right. We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Hello, sir.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Let the firm of Blake Weasel assure your legal satisfaction.
Don't let the monster scare you. Tastes much better than it looks.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
What do you need, my friend?
Are you in need of a first-rate rapier? Does your cutlass cut S? Receive the services.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not cry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
surprise.
Reinforcements!
Fine! Take them! Shoot before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets, and you won't have to go.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
On with the show, then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible tragedy, that. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
hiding then? I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the...
Just Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
It.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
What won't approve of weapons out here?
seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done. Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we run to Stanley, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Saddlers of the First Water, Putney's on Mill Road, a name and reputation you can ride with.
Colonel George Washington has led troops in an attack on the French.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Another mercenary?